Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Tim and I am with traveling and building a minivan into a camper. So I'm trying to revamp this channel. I'm focusing on quality instead of quantity. So I will be doing live once a week, hopefully on every Wednesday. I'm still working on a few intro and outro to make it quality. And once a week, I will post a video about focusing mostly DIY projects on and product review. So this week, I'm gonna share with you why I think minivan is the best starter vehicle to build a camper. Maybe for full time, maybe for part time. That's check it out. All right. So this is my second minivan that I convert into a camper, and both of them are Toyota Sienna. The reason I picked this vehicle is Toyota is, you know, notorious for reliability and easy to maintain, and this is very reasonably priced. Reason number one, used minivan are very abundant out there for you to look for and find the right vehicle for you to build on. And the price then can go between 5,000 to 10,000, depending on what kind of mileage you have on the vehicle. So the lower mileage it has, the higher the price will be. So it will be fitting for a different budget. So whatever your budget is, you'll be able to build a camper out of minivan camper. And there's many choices, but I would highly recommend you get a Chrysler and or a Toyota Sienna, because those two vehicles have very reliable record of engine and transmission. The other minivan is okay, but once you pass that 100,000 mile, they are iffy. If you're lucky, you get somebody that did well maintained on the vehicle, then you got a good vehicle for the right price. Because a lot of other brands like Nissan, what the other one? Kia, I think. Yeah, Kia, Dodge is okay. Believe it or not, Dodge and Chrysler are the same company, but the Chrysler one is built better with better quality material, I think, because I have a lot of friends that own the Chrysler and they go above 300,000 miles. Reason number two, minivan is built for comfort. So a lot of time you will have insulation. Not really insulation, it's more like noise, suppressor. But because it is noise suppressor, it's also keep out the cold outside and keep the heat inside, for passenger comfort. When you run the AC or the heater, it will keep the temperature constant inside the cabin. So it is a good vehicle to build a camper. The last thing you want to be is when you camp in and, the temperature is the same as outside. So so far, I monitor the temperature inside. Even when I don't run heater, just my own heat, it will keep the inside temperature about 10 degrees higher than the outside temperature. Even though, there's a lot of window, but if there's a way you can stop the cold from outside coming in, the heat from go out by using the reflexes or other material. People use fabric. They even buy a pre-made curtain, whatever, the window cover. They are a little bit pricey, but you can make your own. And I have video about that. So I will put a link down in the description box. Check them out. And I'm pretty sure out there, if you look on YouTube, people will show you how to make a window cover for cheap. On the same line of comfort, it is the suspension of the minivan is built for the passenger comfort, so it's much smoother than those cargo minivan or cargo van, even a mini cargo van. They are not built to be comfortable. They are built to be solid, to carry weight. So the suspension is pretty rough. When you on a long trip traveling, you want to be comfortable inside here. I tell you, when you drive thousands of miles or even 500-600 miles, you will feel every bump on the road if you don't have a good suspension on your vehicle. So minivan is a plus on the suspension. Also, minivan is number three. Number three, minivan is designed to be versatile, multi-purpose use. It can use to carry passenger, or it's carry cargo by just either folding. Some vehicle like the Chrysler, you will be able to stow and go, hide away the middle row seat into the floor, and then fold the rear seat back. Then you have a flat surface to carry cargo. So we will come to that point a little bit on the next reason why that is important, to be able to do that. Not only just to carry stuff, all right? And like I said, on the same line of versatility, you can either keep the seat in, or you can remove some of it, or you can remove all of it to fit your need when you build your van build, camper build. And that is a very good reason for that too. Number 4 reason. So minivan camper is, like I said, it's very easy to fold all the seat out. So you have a lot of choices how you're gonna build out your camper. Some people will do a no-build camp. They just throw in a bed and a few plastic drawer and call it good, and you good. You got a good camper to sleep in instead of sleep in a tent. Trust me, it's much more convenient to camp in your minivan camper. I tell you, I don't remember. I can't keep track how many times I redesigned this minivan camper, because sometimes, it. I think it's work, but then when I test it out, go out and do a few road trip camping, and I find that it doesn't work for me, then I go home and then change it. So it's versatile. I can change it easily, because even though my build is not a no-build build, it's more like a build, no build, right? Because none of my build is anchoring down into the vehicle, and I can easily modify it as I go. So that is a very important point for having a minivan camper to convert. Reason number 5. So minivan camper have a very good, decent MPG, mile per gallon, compared to some of the cargo van. If you have a big cargo van, you're lucky you get average of 15 miles per gallon. But on a minivan camper, on the freeway, you will get around 25, 26, depending on the model or the brand that you get, and then how you drive also. So the lighter your foot is on the gas pedal, the better the MPG. And then even in the city, it will average 15, but I have a video to show you how you can get almost 20 mile gallon in the city. I will put that video down in the description box also. Safety. Most people don't know that cargo van is not built for safety, because they only have airbag in the front and doesn't have airbag in the back. So and the minivan is a passenger vehicle, so federal regulation require them to have an ability to absorb impact when it's in the crash. Believe it or not, cargo van is not required to have none of that. So minivan camper is much more safer than a cargo van. I'm pretty sure there are more reasons to get a minivan and convert into camper. Hey, if you do have more reason, put it down in the comment. That way we can learn from each other, and out of it can learn it too. All right. All right. Let's recap what I went through. 5 reasons. First of all, availability. There's plenty of used minivan out there because most young parents, when they have their young kid, they will buy a minivan just to shuttle their kid around back and forth to school or go to event or a little trip here and there. So a lot of these minivans have low mileage, and by the time you can find a lot of them 5 to 6 years old and still have a low mileage on it for a reasonable price. And then the second reason is comfort. It's very comfortable. It's designed to be, ride comfortably, to have, not a lot of noise from the outside, and it's insulated quite well enough to hold in the heat or the AC when they're traveling. And then the third reason is versatile. It's designed to become a cargo van, a passenger van by just a flip of seat or fold it down. So it gives you, more option to build. Okay, you can keep the seat or just take everything out. All right, and then it's easy to build. Once you have, either you take all the seat out or you keep the seat in and fold it down, it gives you a big area to live comfortable inside here, and build what you need, or don't build at all. Sometimes you don't need to build. Just throw in a cot or a sleeping bag or a little foam mattress in there and go. So the last reason is it yields a good mile per gallon for the vehicle with the mile space, So it is the best starter vehicle. Hey, and it's much safer than other cargo van with the same size. Even bigger cargo van, they're not designed to absorb impact when it's in the crash. All right. So thanks for watching. I will be posting next week a video about a product that I think every minivan should have for safety reasons. And all right, and I have plenty of. I think I have another product that I will be putting in also for the minivan to help the suspension. So that should be for another week. Yeah, I'm very whatever come to mind or I have on hand, and I do it, and I will share with you the DIY, do it yourself. All right, thanks for watching. I will catch you on the next video. Bye for now.